The most winningest ball on tour for the month of June was not the Pro V1.
Ooh.
The Srixon Z-Star Diamond won 3 straight weeks in a row and is making a lot of waves, winning a lot of tournaments. This ball right here dominates the tour. And here's the thing, is this good enough to hang with the big dog? Now you have Titleist right here. We have every other ball brand down here. That's how big the separation is. It's not a 2-man race, it's a 1-man race. But Srixon has separated themselves. Instead of down here, they're now like down here. Well, Titleist remains up here. The question is, should you consider this ball? Is it every bit as good as a Pro V1? Only one way to find out, head to head, baby. So this is Srixon's most popular golf ball on tour, the Z-Star Diamond. It's gonna be sitting right in the middle of the Srixon series. We're gonna have a separate video breaking down the entire Srixon line. These are the 2 most popular on tour by Titleist. Of course, we have the regular Pro V1 and the Pro V1X. We're gonna figure out if the Z-Star Diamond is closer to the Pro V1X or closer to the Pro V1 if you're interested in playing this at home. But what we do know is Tate and I have been playing Srixon for 3 years. We've recently gotten Titleist in the store. Since we've got it in the store, we've been grinding in here, putting the hours in off of camera to see if we should justify the switch to a Titleist. And it has been a difficult decision. That's how close these golf balls are.
Very close.
And to be honest, it's the only golf ball close enough to the Pro Vs.
I think if we did the same grinding we've done with Srixon versus Titleist with any other brand, it would have been done in 45 minutes.
Yes.
And this has been like 4 or 5 sessions each.
Yeah, 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. Okay, we got wedge in hand. We have the Z-Star Diamond. Greens at 100 yards.
So we had Ryan Fox. It's Ryan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ryan Fox won 3 weeks ago in overtime. JJ Spawn won.
Yeah.
Now,
in
you'll have to
dramatic
fact check
fashion.
me. I don't know if Fox was playing the Diamond or the XV.
Okay.
So I'll have to fact check that.
Yeah.
JJ Spawn won the US Open, of course, with the Z-Star Diamond.
Oh, yeah.
And Keegan Bradley was playing the XV, but I believe he won yesterday or this weekend with the Diamond.
Yeah, came roaring back with the Diamond in hand.
So as you're hitting these, getting us some data, I read an article, you know, in golf, we have the 4 big brands, right?
Yep.
We have TaylorMade, Callaway, Titleist, and Ping, the big 4. And this article said it's time, the big 4 is gone.
Yeah.
It's time we start taking Srixon seriously and talk about the big 5. Because next to Titleist, they are one of the most winningest products on tour. Did you know that?
That's insane.
Srixon top to bottom of the bag.
Wow, holy cow.
Would you say, so if you think Titleist, right, we got Pro Vs, Scotty Camerons, Vokeys, T-Series irons, and then of course the GT Woods. That has to be the strongest lineup from ball to driver on the market.
The easiest one to get guys to play everything.
The closest second to me, and is not close, is Srixon. People want to say Callaway or TaylorMade. It's just not.
It's not.
It's not. So Srixon, they make the Z-Star series, which I think is the 2nd best ball in golf, right?
Yeah.
Cleveland wedges, which there's an argument that they're right up there with every bit as good as a Vokey.
Yeah.
The new ZXI iron series has to be one of the most winningest irons on tour this year, right? And probably the best product they make.
Absolutely. Keegan was playing the ZX5s, ZX7s.
Yeah. The only weakness I see is at the top of the bag, and that's where Titleist really hasn't beat. All right, so you hit about 8 or 9 there. Now with wedges, if you've watched any of our ball reviews, we're not gonna see huge monster things jumping off the page from 100 yards and in with balls, except maybe when you're really, really greenside. But like full wedge shots, I wouldn't expect to see huge amounts of dispersion all over the place with ball flight or spin here.
You wanna go V or X?
Let's go X. So I think it's really weird, because we'll get into this in a future video, but they each make 3 balls. So we have the left dash, the X, and the Pro V. We have the XV, the Diamond, and the Z-Star. And they flip-flop each other. They all do different things. So like the regular Z-Star is their softest ball, but the most greenside spin.
Yeah.
Pro V1 says the Pro V1X, which is their middle firmness ball, is their most greenside spin. Versus the regular Pro V1 is softer, less spinny around the green. So they're not It's really confusing. You can't say the Z-Star is the softest, so that's the same as the Pro V1, that's the softest. That's not, that's a myth.
And can I just say one thing that frustrates me? Why are we putting X? Like,
Too many
so many
X's.
brands throw an X in there, but the X's mean different things for different brands. So a guy that plays a TP5X should not be playing the Titleist Pro V1 X, or whatever the case may be, but the X's aren't always the same, which is terrible for consumers, dude.
It's taken me years to figure this out, and I've deep dived it all the time to try to figure out what I should be playing.
Deep dive that one in the hole.
So that's the X.
Deep, yeah.
I'm liking the ball flight. It seems like a higher ball flight.
Could be.
You're coming into the green a little steeper, I feel like, which could or may not be good depending on the player, and that's why ball fitting is so important.
All right, that's good for the X. Oh, I stuck that one close. Pro V time, huh?
Did you notice I got a comment about my speed training in the last video?
Yeah, you did. I saw that this morning.
So now you're going standard Pro V1. Let me ask you a question. Aesthetically, out of the Pro V1s, which suits your eye more? Do you like the red number or you like the all black?
I like the all black.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of like the red.
I think the all black, but maybe that's because I've been playing the XV for so long, that's a red number. Maybe the black is finally looking good to me.
If you go Pro Vs, are you doing like fully custom, like custom numbers?
Absolutely.
All that?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you like their alignment aids and all that, or not?
No.
Really? You like it just plain?
Plain.
Yeah, it's getting confusing because now they got a lot of different models. And by the way, if you need anything custom Pro V1, you can order that all from us now.
Which that's pretty cool to say, huh?
Yeah. I think we'll see this more in the irons, but the regular Pro V1 should have more of a penetrating ball flight. So a little bit lower launching. Maybe not so much with wedges. Oh, it's heavy. With wedges, but specifically with our mid irons. Now, blindly, just talking out on the course, why do you think the Z-Star is like the closest to the Pro V1s? We've dabbled with TP5s, we've dabbled with Chrome Tours.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's some of the smaller guys, like Mizuno makes a Pro ball now. The Wilson staff ball is really solid. We have not messed with the new Max Flies yet. Those are starting to get a lot of hype. Then, of course, we have the DTC balls, and there's a million balls out there. But to me, the big four from a golf ball standpoint are Chrome Tour, TP5, Srixon, and Pro V, right?
Yeah, those are the big ones. For me, Srixon has just got good consistency. Like the other ones offer really cool features, like the TP5 obviously has picks, Chrome, same thing. They have all the different options.
They seem like they sell you from a marketing standpoint with all the fluff.
Yeah, Srixon, I feel like is very similar to Titleist in the way that once you get dialed in with your golf ball, it's there for a reason. It's a piece of equipment. Like it's doing what you need it to do over and over again.
Yeah.
I feel like the other balls just, they don't feel that. At least I tried to. I wanted to play the picks so bad.
I think Srixon, what they do poorly is their equipment is every bit as good as Titleist in most ways. Now that's a very blanket statement, but what they're terrible at out of the four brands I just mentioned, they are by far the worst marketers. Would you say that that's true?
Srixon?
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't care.
They have a lot of guys on staff on tour, but what's funny is they don't got a lot of big names. They just have a lot of really solid guys, which I'll get into in a minute here. All right, let's see a comparison and just see how close this Srixon is. Look at that. Srixon was the furthest and the fastest ball speed.
Each one is giving you 1 yard or less stopping power. The Srixon's doing 103, 103, 100, 101, 97, 98.
Go back to that other averages table. I want to see your spin rates. 10.5, 10.5, 10.3.
Yeah, so you got 10.5, 10.5, 10.3. So the Pro V, which is to be expected, like you said,
is less spinny than the Pro V1X.
But only by less than 200 RPMs.
Yeah.
So with a wedge,
yeah.
I don't think there's going to be a ton here other than feel. Wedge, you're choosing a lot on feel, consistency, ball flight, all that stuff.
But like we're seeing, there's no reason for you to knock the Srixon over a Pro V1 yet.
No, not yet. And honestly, being over 10,000 spin from 100 yards out, I'm not looking for more spin from that.
Yeah.
10,000 is plenty.
Here's another reason you know the Srixon ball is so good. If you look on tour, not only is it winning, I'll get to those stats in a minute, but you have TaylorMade staffers and Callaway staffers that will play Pro Vs, right?
Yep.
Every single Srixon staffer plays what?
Srixon.
a Z-Star.
Yep.
You know why? Because it's not a huge trade-off.
Yeah. Because think about it. You got Scotty Scheffler, #1 golfer in the world, plays
Pro V.
Pro V. TaylorMade guy.
Yeah.
You have Ricky Fowler, huge TaylorMade guy for a long time. This
TaylorMade
season
ball.
comes out. Yeah, TaylorMade ball guy, obviously is Cobra. Played TaylorMade balls for a long time, comes out this year. What's in the bag?
Pro V.
Yeah.
Now here's something
Crazy.
for you. Here's a fun fact. TaylorMade TP5 has 2 wins on tour this year.
Both
2.
by the same guy.
Both Rory McIlroy. That's it.
And are his TP5s the same ones you can buy on the shelf that say Roars on them?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But Srixon has won 3 straight weeks. Sepp Straka won 2 more times, so that's
Yeah.
5 off the top of my head. Shane Lowry plays it. He came in second. Did Hideki win once this year?
No, but he's gaming it.
Yeah, he's gaming it. Imagine if Koepka was back in the
Oh, Andrew Novak.
Andrew Novak.
He won an event. He's Srixon man.
That's all Z-Star golf balls.
Yeah.
It's remarkable how many times they're winning on tour with how few guys are playing it compared to Titleist.
Yeah, because Titleist makes up the majority of staffers. Okay, so I have my 7-iron here, gamer 7-iron with the Srixon Z-Star Diamond. Data engage.
You ready for another fun fact?
Yeah.
Oh,
Eesh.
is that the Z-Star's fault?
Yeah, that's the diamond.
Maybe that's why Pro V1's better. Of course, I'm striping everything off camera.
Yeah, cameras are rolling.
Are they? All right, I shot a bunch of shots, so you have to clear all that out. Yeah. I forgot to set the green.
That's okay.
You talked about consistency with the Srixon. You don't really get a lot of jumpers with that ball. The ball flight is pretty consistent with your mid-irons, you'd say?
Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah.
You
Pretty
get that.
straight.
You get that a lot of the time.
Pretty straight. Now, if you watch any of our ball reviews, I think for the mid-handicappers, because we're not robots, you know, center striking everything. What we want to pay attention to is the miss hits, but then also, I don't think we start seeing humongous differences until we get to driver. You kind of smoothied that one a little bit.
I did.
So,
You want one more? Sorry.
smoothie or blizzard?
Blizzard. You're talking about like an Orange Julius Dairy Queen combo?
Yeah.
At the mall? No.
Do you order like a double fist, one of each?
No. I'll double fist a Blizzard.
Yeah, me too. I've been known to do that. No, actually, I've never double fisted. I've just put it in like a big gulp.
Yeah. Perhaps a small, perhaps not. Give me the large.
Okay, give me Pro V.
Sorry, can I just hit one more? I'm just distracted. You got blizzards on the brain. Golly.
So a hosel is when you hit it on.
I just watched a compilation of all the shanks on tour just this year.
Yeah.
There are a lot.
Well, pros miss it on the heel. That's their miss.
That's where I miss it.
The better ball strikers are heel miss guys. All right, so there's the Z-Star
We do
Diamond.
X next?
Yeah, give me X. So the Z-Star Diamond out of the Srixon series is their highest ball flight with their mid irons. So it should give you the most spin and the best ball flight with the Z-Star Diamond.
Okay, what should I see with this?
What flavor Blizzard?
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
You didn't even hesitate.
No.
No
Had
hesitation.
it last week.
You're not putting raisins in that?
No.
Like your stupid oatmeal raisin cookies?
I'll do oatmeal raisin cookies. I'll do Raisin Bran, but I will not do Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Raisin Blizzard.
Is there even a second choice?
No. If you don't have Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, most likely I'm gonna spit in the guy's face and get myself out of there. What about you? What's your Blizzard of choice?
So this is one where there's not gonna be any dialogue at all. There's really nothing to talk about in any way, shape, or form. I could not echo your thoughts more.
Really?
Peanut Butter Cup Blizzard. And if they don't have anything else, I'm not interested. Dilly bars? Nope.
No. Butterfinger?
No.
Shut your mouth. No.
Heck no.
Something about like the hardened chocolate that's cold in the ice cream and then the soft peanut butter core. Obviously it's a peanut butter cup. That's
I'll do extra peanut butter. That's about the only variable I'll do.
I'll do extra Reese's Peanut Butter Cups on the side and just dip those in my Blizzard.
Yeah.
For like.
You a soft serve guy versus like going to like a Cold Stone Creamery or something?
I'll eat them both just the same. Ice
not
cream's ice
picky.
cream, yeah. Blizzards are a different thing.
But for some reason, I'm very picky at Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
You ever chili dog it at Dairy Queen?
No. But I do at Dairy Queen. Chicken fingers, let me know in the comment section if you ever do the grill and chill. Chicken fingers, white gravy with a piece of toast. Oh my God, it's so good.
Okay, talk to me Pro V1. We should talk golf a little bit.
I just wanted Blizzard, honestly.
Let us know in the comment section if you agree with us. What's your favorite Blizzard?
Yeah, I don't want to see a ton of mumbo jumbo. I want to see what Blizzard you like. End the comment there. If you want to say something else, put it in a new comment. But I want our comment section just full of Blizzards.
It's the only thing to order at Dairy Queen. Yes or no? A Blizzard.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't want to see this banana split crap.
No. Get bananas out. What are you doing with fruit?
I don't want any fruit at Dairy Queen.
No.
Even imitation fruit. Get it out of there.
No. Gummy bears?
No,
Gummy
they get
worms?
too hard. They get too hard.
They get too hard, but I'm okay seeing them there. Yeah.
Talking about Pro V1X, did you like it?
Yeah, it seems like it's the hottest.
You put a frozen gummy worm in my Blizzard, I'm not interested.
I broke a tooth, first of all, so I'm suing you.
I'll still eat it.
Yeah, tooth and all.
I'll power through that thing.
Yeah, it's still a gummy bear. Don't get me wrong, I'm not disgusted by it.
Yeah.
It's not like a piece of celery.
Have you ever purposely ordered the wrong one and then said, excuse me, ma'am, I actually ordered a peanut butter cup Blizzard knowing you're gonna get to keep both?
Would that work?
My friends in high school used to do that. Bothered my conscience, I wouldn't do it, but.
You just paid for two.
I'd pay for two.
All right, Pro V1 time, 7-iron. That's a toe shot.
For the record, I've never done that.
Let the record show that
I've
anytime
witnessed
Trevor's
it happen.
double-fisted, he has paid for both.
I've witnessed it happen, though.
Just an innocent bystander.
See, the Pro V1 is a little lower launch. I think it's launching too low for you.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just hitting it.
But that's the one you kind of like, and you've been grinding. This is the ball you kind of like, right?
Yeah, I don't look at 7-iron shots though. I know I should. I'm all about the driver.
Okay, so fun fact here. See, it's
deep.
not holding the green though. I think I like the X for you. Yeah, we gotta get that descent angle up. For those, if you're wondering, the descent angle is how steep the ball's dropping into the green.
Okay, what were you saying? Fun fact me.
It's astonishing.
Is Dairy Queen
how
a publicly traded company?
Who?
Dairy Queen? Can you buy shares
They're owned
of
by
Dairy
Warren
Queen?
Buffett.
So no.
Well, he's got a lot of public traded. Berkshire Hathaway.
I might have to go on Robinhood here in a second.
Think
I'm an
about
owner
getting
of
a little
Dairy Queen.
piece?
Yeah, a little piece of that pie.
So you get free
Little piece
Blizzard
of that
since
ice
you're
cream
part
cake.
owner?
Yeah, a little piece of that ice cream cake.
That's like being part owner of the Packers. It doesn't really get you anything. Your
no, but I
Packer
just
share.
feel more powerful when I'm in there.
Same when you're in Lambeau Field.
Yeah.
Okay, fun fact. So Srixon has won 3 straight PGA Tour events in a row, right?
Yep.
Golf ball.
Yep.
Titleist is the #1 golf ball played on tour, right?
Yep.
101 players on tour play Titleist golf balls.
Ooh, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
101?
101.
Okay.
Who is second place? What brand?
I would imagine it's TaylorMade or Callaway.
Yeah, but you gotta tell me which one.
Callaway.
Callaway is correct. Now, how big of a discrepancy do you think it is? 100 to 80?
100 to, let's say,
70?
4 to 1.
So you're saying 25?
25 guys play Callaway.
25 guys play Callaway? That's cute. 13.
13 guys play Callaway?
13, and they're the second highest. According to this, now I have not fact checked this. This is what Google's telling me. Srixon is #3
Okay.
with 10.
10 to 1.
10 to 1. And they keep winning anyways. Just the law of averages says they shouldn't win, right?
Yeah.
So if you got 100 guys out there playing Titleists, you got 10 guys out there playing Srixon. 10 to 1 odds, but Srixon keeps winning. How good of a golf ball is that? Okay, let's look at some numbers. I've seen enough 7-irons.
I think I've hit like 30.
Yeah, you've hit way too many. Titleist has the most amount of wins on tour with irons, right?
Yeah.
This says, which I don't think is right because I've already counted more than that from Srixon. This says TaylorMade is second with the most amount of irons on tour wins with 5.
But didn't we just count almost 5 Srixon wins?
All 5 TaylorMade wins are from 2 guys, Rory and Scotty. That's it. No one else is winning with TaylorMade irons.
And only one of those guys is playing TaylorMade balls.
But Srixon, we have Keegan Bradley just won.
Keeg.
Spawn,
J.
Fox,
J. R.
J.R. Smith,
No, Ryan, sorry. Ryan Fox.
J.R. Smith is not on tour.
No.
He's a scratch golfer.
Yeah.
Who?
You said Ryan Fox.
Yep. Strep's won twice.
Sepp Straka.
Yep. And then one more.
Andrew.
Andrew, so that's 6.
Andrew Novak.
That's just off the top of my head.
We're trying hard to get Andrew Novak on the channel. We've talked a few times, but...
Okay, let's look at some numbers here. This is a ball review after all. Srixon again is faster.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Best dispersion.
10 yards of stopping power.
The Pro
other
V1
ones,
is spinning better though.
Pro V1 has the best stopping power. No, it's the same as the Pro V1X.
Pro V1X. Still the Srixon golf ball.
Look how tight that dispersion is with the Srixon.
Yeah. So for irons and wedges, the Srixon Diamond was a better golf ball for you. This is what I'm saying. It's hard. Now let's get to driver and see.
You gonna hit some?
I'll hit some with driver.
Okay, good, because
that I've been grinding out drivers. Did you want to take a seat?
Yeah, I'd like to sit for a little bit probably.
But I think what's crazy is Titleist is winning every category on tour except fairway woods.
Except fairway woods. That I understand.
Which is TaylorMade.
Yeah, but those guys aren't playing TaylorMade balls.
I wish Srixon would make a better driver though, because they would get so much better brand recognition. It's all about the driver, right? That's the sexiest play.
Yeah. Drivers and putters.
So you guys, if you've watched our channel for a few years, it's no secret we're huge Srixon fanboys, right?
No, for sure.
But not just because, for good reason.
It's the softest irons.
Yeah. You got a pretty good full bag of Srixon stuff right now.
Yeah.
I currently do not actually, as much as I love Srixon.
You're dabbling.
Yeah. Z-Star Diamond. This is the ball I've been playing for a long time. Show the folks at home some of my speed training here.
Show the folks at home something around here.
Yeah, that's why it's a great ball, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Alex, our videographer, is an essential part of Embers Golf. Does not like our expression Cream City that we've coined over the last couple years. Is it a coincidence that he's a Philly guy and Joel Embiid, Giannis has a championship, Embiid doesn't? Could that be it? Or is Cream City bad? Do we need to get rid of that? Let us know in the comment section. We got a lot going on in the comment section.
Man, when I really demolish one, it turns over left like that.
Yeah, I hate 305-yard drives.
That's good stuff from a Z-Star Diamond.
Perfect spin.
Good stuff. So now I'm going to the regular Pro V1. If I stick with, the reason I've been grinding is the Z-Star Diamond, which we'll show you on the data, has been a little too spinny for me off the tee box. So I've thought about switching to the Z-Star XV or maybe one of the Pro V1s. That's what I've been really trying to figure out. And I've been trying to figure out, is the Pro V1 actually hotter off the face with driver and giving you a more ideal spin? So here's the regular Pro V1. So out on the course, I took this out on the course and I saw that exact same thing. Fairly straight golf ball. It's the regular Pro V's, I don't know if it's more penetrating flight or what. It's pulling more left on me, too left. I lost a lot of balls with it. Didn't think it was as straight as the Z-Star. See, that was a heel strike. Let me get a good one here. There's a good one. But see, everything's just hugging a little more left with the Pro V. I'm just noticing my dispersion is more left.
Okay, Trev, when you're in the ball market, when you're thinking about changing a ball, which portion of the golf game is the most important to you in that fit?
Getting off the tee box.
Tee box.
As an amateur.
Yeah.
Getting in play. Finding me a ball and getting in play. Distance is usually incremental. Unless,
yeah, that's like
you're
a happy little bonus.
Yeah. Unless you're a player that really struggles with distance.
Yeah.
Then I would focus on the distance ball. This is underrated. People play a different golf ball per hole based on what they find.
Yeah.
It's the only piece of equipment you hit every single shot with.
Yeah.
You wouldn't change your driver every hole. Like, oh, I found this ping. Let me try it this hole, see what I think.
I love those comments.
That's stupid.
Look at these guys paid for golf balls. I play what I find. All right, guy.
How about this? Pay for this. Oh, terrible.
Oh my God.
Heel.
No, it's not terrible.
That's what the Pro V1 gives me now and then. Those knuckleballs. It's almost like too low spinning for me.
What was that one?
And I noticed 1600.
Oh,
I noticed that out on the course too.
They're just falling out of the air, huh?
and out of play. See that? But that's why this ball is the most popular on tour.
It's an easy way to drop.
It's just a lower penetrating flight. But for me, I don't have those speeds, and I don't think it's well suited for me. But let me try the X now. I think the X is gonna be my golden ticket if I'm gonna replace Srixon. If I have anything that can compete with Srixon, it's gonna be the X, I believe.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
No, that's on me there. That's on me, I gotta reset. That one's on me again.
Okay, can I fun fact you?
Yeah.
The number one, like there's no discrepancy, the number one sold Blizzard at Dairy Queen is the Oreo Blizzard.
No.
Followed closely behind by Reese's Peanut Butter Cup and Chocolate Chip Cookie Dough. But Oreo consistently is ranked the number one seller. See, we can all do fun facts around here.
I cannot find the center anymore. It's gone.
Oreo, I could eat an Oreo Blizzard. I like Oreo. I could also eat a full sleeve of Oreos. So.
That's about as good as I can hit it.
Yeah, great swing. It's data time.
All right, so looking at the data here, Tate, so we are starting to see a little more separation with driver. But again, that's how good this Srixon golf ball is. It's not jumping off the page. I've been hovering around like 2,600 spin. This is a small sample size. My Srixon golf ball was 2366. My Pro V, which I happened to be a little heely today, was even higher. That was an anomaly based on the day. But there's no doubt about it, the Pro V1X is the fastest ball speed of the bunch, and for me, giving me the best spin rates. Therefore, giving me the best rollout. But the Srixon's a little bit straighter. Before this, I was grinding away. I probably hit 40, 50 balls, and I was including the left dash. For me, the left dash was a better ball. For me, that review's coming too, by the way. Stay tuned for that. That was a bigger sample size, so we'll show you. So sometimes you gotta kind of work through this. But what it illustrates here is I've been trying to get my spin down. So I think I either need to go to a Z-Star XV or dabble with the Pro V1X or the Pro V1X left dash because I need help with that ball flight anyways. So if I'm gonna make a change, it's probably gonna be to the left dash or the Pro V1X. But that Srixon is hanging. Like it's just holding the death grip like for dear life to hang with the Pro V1.
And it is.
And it's doing it.
It's hanging. It might be doing it one-handed, like no problem.
No, it's like,
Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah.
Okay.
So did we prove anything today?
We proved that it definitely can hang. The Pro V1 has obviously a ton of options. So does the Srixon that we're not dabbling in quite as much. Like we could deep dive, but I mean, Pro V1 for what it is, for a 10-to-1 ratio, I think the Srixon's proven itself. Obviously for a couple of amateurs, if you have tour guys that are hitting very consistently, I think it'd be even better, even closer.
I think for you, what you found is the Pro V1, you struggle with spin.
Yeah.
Too spinny.
Too spin, yeah.
You know, you can hover around 3,800 or so. So for driver, you saw a big difference in
Huge
yardage
difference.
gained with the Pro V. So you're gonna dabble in the Pro V?
Yep, I'm gonna take it out and do some on-course demoing as well.
This is just strictly my opinion.
Please tell me.
You can light me up in the comment section if you want. If you are shopping and trying to play and find a new tour golf ball, and play a tour level golf ball, if it's not on this table, you shouldn't be looking at it.
Wow, that is hot take.
Two best brands of tour golf balls in all of golf are right here on this table.
Yeah.
And there isn't a close third.
No.
There just isn't. Let us know in the comment section what you want us to put up against what, and we'll do it.
Yeah, a lot more ball versus videos coming. Maybe like one a month.
Coming soon. We're gonna test the new MaxFly.
Yep.
And the new, Srixon has the new Q-Star Ultra Speed, which is gonna be for guys that, not on the tour level, but guys that really need help with club head speed or ball speed.
Yep.
Stay tuned for that.
Kirkland's gonna be hitting the demo here in a little bit. Another one for the comment section. How much does price impact what ball you're buying? Like obviously golf is expensive, so anywhere you can save money. Do you want us to compare something based on price point? Let us know in the comment section where you're whether or not that's impulsing your buy.
I think it depends on the player and how many balls they lose around.
Gotta let us know.